This is a public service announcement. In light of the fact that we are getting out, being around other people more after having been quarantined for literal months, I think it's important to address the stink quotient or stink threshold, because you don't want to allow yourself to go beyond your personal stink threshold or let your stink quotient get too high, because see, that's when it starts to affect others. Let's just keep it real. Everybody's not bathing every day. I'm not taking baths every day. I don't feel like it, but I know my stink quotient. I know my stink quotient is high after day 2 and unbearable after day 3. So I got a good 2-day window. Now, if I want to go beyond that in the comforts of my own home, when nobody's coming over and I'm not offending anybody, fine. That's my business because it's my house and you don't have to worry about what's in my house. But if I decide to let that quotient get too high and then I go to a protest, then my stink quotient is now offending others. We got enough going on. Throw some water on that thing. Powder it up with a, hypoallergenic, non-sulfate, non-phosphate, non-phthalate powder. Get it right before you leave your house. You owe it to all of the other people who are coming out for a good cause. Don't make their time unpleasant because you've taken a running leap past your stink threshold. Now listen, Stankin' Jenkins, if you find yourself scratching your skivvy parts, that stink quotient's too high. If you find yourself having to unstick parts of your skivs from your thighs, your stink threshold is way back there, and you're way up here. Close the gap. If you find yourself sitting in your house and you look up and you say, "Who is that?" and you realize it is you, that means that your stink quotient, it's a little too high and you need to get into a bath with some vinegar, some baking soda, and some bleach. Don't do that, but do something similar, like do something just as powerful. Be safe and be deliberate. Be intentional. You need to get back on the right side of that stink threshold before you see other people. If you find yourself next to a person who's not following the rules, you can say something friendly to them like, "God damn it, you stink! You stink so bad. Do you know that you have a stink threshold and that you've taken a jackknife dive over it into a pool of sewer water? Huh?" Other fun things you can say to people who are not following the rules of etiquette when it comes to stink quotients and stink threshold. Your stink quotient is just a little high. We need to figure out some tools to get that back down to a reasonable number. Or you can say something like, "You stink, Karen! Yeah, call the cops on yourself, because you're disturbing the peace. My peace." How'd you get so
Erica Cash, who played Mchak in the Starz drama Survivors Remorse and worked on shows like MADtv, call it MADtv. According to a couple of reports that are coming in, she has died as a result of cancer at the age of 46. Very devastating news. Ash's family confirmed her passing on, and her mother, Diann, came out and paid tribute to her daughter with a statement that read, "We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of our beloved daughter, sister, a friend, Erica Chantal Ash, who was actually born in 1977 and passed on in 2024 after a long and courageous battle with health-related issues. She transitioned peacefully, surrounded by her loved ones. Erica was an amazing woman, a talented entertainer who touched countless lives with her sharp wit, humor, genuine zest for life, and her memory will live eternally in our hearts." The comedian, the actor, also starred in shows like The Biggest Sketch Show and in Contempt throughout her career, and of course she was also a guest on series A Black Lady Sketch Show and Family Reunion, and so many other movies. She's been renowned so much from the Survivors Remorse in that movie, and she portrayed Mary Charles Calloway, the half-sister of pro basketball player Cam Calloway, who actually moves his family to Atlanta after signing a basketball contract in all 4 seasons of the show. Man, hearing the sad and very devastating news that she has passed on is really very heartbreaking, because she was really a very young, promising black lady. Ash graduated from Emory University with a degree in pre-medicine, but ultimately decided to pursue a career in entertainment, and of course she toured with Broadway rendition of The Lion King. We'll be coming out with so much more with regards to her tributes, remembering her, and all we can say is RIP to the Queen.